Hi! Welcome back to my channel. I've been working on a new project. The diorama measures 80 by 50 centimeters. In this first episode, I'll show you how to build a railway embankment out of foam. There are two important things to keep in mind: the curvature of the embankment and the slope of the sides. I draw an extra line from which the embankment will start to slope downwards. This foam cutter was quite cheap, around 15 euros, but I quickly noticed its limitations. The heating rod broke quite early, so I'd recommend investing in a higher quality foam cutter. As you can see, I'm cutting the slope along the second line. Of course, you don't want an unrealistic steep gradient, so I make the slope about 6 centimeters wide. I glue the foam embankment to the diorama base using wood glue. The foundation of the embankment is now in place. Next, I start with another fun part: creating a road surface using cardboard. I trim the cardboard pieces so that only the usable parts remain. The road is drawn directly on the diorama, so I know exactly where it will be placed. A bridge will cross the embankment, and it's important that everything beneath the bridge is finished before installing it. Otherwise, access will be difficult. For the color of the road, I use Heki 6601. To simulate wheel ruts or subsidence, I glue 3 thin strips underneath the road section. Once glued to the baseboard, these subtle indentations will show through. I press the road surface down firmly with a brush to enhance the effect. Joints between cardboard sections are carefully masked. Along the bridge supports, I add a stone edging, which gives the road more detail and ensures a seamless transition to the bridge deck. Everything is then detailed further with weeds and sand. Replicate a robust ballast bed. I use 4 mm foam board. The track will later be laid on top of this. Along the edges of the ballast bed, there will be an inspection path. The bridge gets an extra detail: rain gutters. At this stage, I can install the two main bridge deck sections. Then I start adding the maintenance walkways. The slopes of the embankment are next. For the base layer, I use real soil, which in my opinion gives the most realistic result. Next, I apply the ballast bed. Make sure everything beneath it is fully dry. Otherwise, ballast grains will end up where they shouldn't. I shape the ballast with my fingers and a brush until I'm satisfied. Then I fix it with diluted wood glue. After about a day, I paint the ballast. Since I don't yet have an airbrush, I apply multiple thin layers of diluted paint, including heavily diluted black. Now I can start adding vegetation. I begin with 2 mm static grass fibers. I want to recreate wild vegetation, so I apply the grass unevenly. I keep adding until I'm happy with the result. This large section also gets its first layer of grass. Once I'm satisfied with the grass, I add further details like bushes. Along the roadside, I use mud paste to simulate puddles. That's it for this video. In the next part, I'll show you how I add allotment gardens to the diorama.